Hello, we're back and this is part 5. We're almost there. We can finally download, you can finally use this build and gameplay. To be honest, I can't wait to release it. It's a really pretty street in my opinion. You got a mixed match of modern, old, clutter, a bit dirty, stains, and you'll find out with the next video with that one. That's this last build right here. It's gonna be Mr. Grimy, I would say. It needs a good clean. Absolutely needs a good clean. This house is in the middle. I imagine it's a single parent again and a teenage daughter. I think you could have a man living here. Yeah, I imagine it's a man who, I don't know, I want to say he's open with his sexuality. I would like to imagine a gay dad and his daughter living here personally. I think that'd be a lovely addition to the street. So, bathroom is very basic. It's a bit more clutter here and there. Yeah, it's just lived in and it could use a little touch up, I expect, but what house doesn't? I always imagine a house as like an open canvas in a way, or well, not open canvas, a blank canvas or something on those lines. But I really enjoyed trying to figure out who lives in all these houses. I just imagine them all very close neighbors, because honestly that's what we're like around by me. We all close, and yeah, it's a shame that some places have lost that little sense of community, like help your neighbor, because we do. If anyone we know around by us needs a little help, we're open to help. Just give us a ring or a text or whatever, because we are quite close. Now, I was thinking on about this plate shelf. Well, not shelf. It's like a cupboard with plates, basically, and I hate the fact that they've done that. Why do they do that? It's annoying. But I like the colour and I wanted to stick with the cottage feel, and I eventually figure out how I think it could be working. But in all honesty, I wish they really took it off. I understand where they was coming from when they was doing that, but it just doesn't work in actual gameplay. But the kitchen, you know, is in the middle. I imagine he's a foodie. He enjoys his food. He enjoys bacon, and I gave him a teapot because I noticed I put a few coffee pots in the other builds, and I just thought I'm gonna have a teapot for a change. You know, I enjoy a good cup of tea myself, and why not? And you can easily change it up if you want to give him a coffee pot instead. But I thought this was cute. And these little canisters. No, not canisters. They look little storage jars, aren't they? And I thought it was so cute. You can imagine the tea, coffee, and sugar in it. The bedroom is very neutral. I like this green color in the bedroom because this is quite similar to a green that I have in mine. I think mine's just a little bit lighter, and I thought it worked lovely. But I love these wardrobes, these built-in wardrobes. I was going to add one, but it just didn't look right with one on its own, so I just put 2 in. I imagine he will use one for work and one for his everyday use. That's what I would do if I had that, to be honest. But it's a very neutral looking room, loads of greens, different greens as well. And I was going to have like a pinkish colored room, but then I noticed I did that in another build, I think. So I just put orange. I thought orange would be a nice tone to set this room. And yeah, she's a very popular lady. She enjoys doing her studies. She wants to go to university. You know, I imagine her wanted to become a doctor, maybe, or a nurse. Honestly, I think this didn't be smart enough. I think she'd be perfect to go to university. And I will apologize. My throat is very dry lately, and I'm not sure why. It's not even that cold anymore to the standards what it usually is like around here this time of year. But my throat is so dry. And I really want to drink, so I got it right by me, but I don't want the sound to come through. And I hate that when you listen to a video and it's like that. So I'm trying my best not to sound odd. So I noticed a little change in my last video. Just put up little fairy lights. I think it'll be lovely in this room. And I put little awards up too. I imagine her acing her exams with no problem. She's a real a brainiac. She's very smart. Now, for her dad, I imagine he enjoys a bit of crafts. Maybe he helps out in the local community center with some crafts. And I think it works very cute. I really wish they gave us different swatches too for this table desk thingy. It really bad choices in swatches. Oh, but this is the most, I would say, used one I've done, even in my gameplay. It's the only one I enjoy the most. Living room is could be a bit better, but I finally had a chance to use these lights. I really want to use these lights. They remind me of, I don't know, I would say the 40s, during the war days maybe. I really like those lights in the kitchen. One of my all-time faves. This build does not have a fireplace. I imagine they ripped it out and it was to save on space. And some houses do get rid of them, and it's quite sad in my way of looking at it, because I do enjoy a fire. May have mentioned it in an old build, but to me, every house needs a fire, even if it's just a wood burner or electric wood burner. It doesn't matter, but it has to have that fire feel, especially in the winter and autumn time. You need that coziness. But we are coming to we are coming near to the garden bit, and the garden's quite small, but it's doable. It works. There might be a little changes from what you see in the videos, because I do add or change a little bit of things here and there off camera, because sometimes I don't think they want to see all this. So that's what I do. I do a little bit of decorating offside too. But here we are, coming to the end now, and the garden, as I would say, is quite small because we got a garage, but he's got a washing line, he's got a little bench out here. The washing line sadly cuts into the neighbour's garden a little bit, but not too much, and he's got little planters, grows veggies or herbs. But we are coming to the end of the video now, so I will let you go, and I hope you enjoy the screenshots, and I'll see you next time for part 6, our final one. Bye!